Nice little burp, right?
Yeah, I'm good with that kind of stuff.
I'm in KY Poopy's room. He's from well, he moved to Georgia right now, but I remember he said it. I had a flashback of like seeing him in Elizabeth, New Jersey, North Elizabeth, in like 2001 or 2002. I think 2000. I don't know, but anyway, it was just very odd. It's like I got angry a lot of times because I wanted to
Maybe
solve
I might just
a
sit
murder
down
mystery about somebody,
and lean
and
at his
things
desk
happened around 2000
and
where
then
he was hanging around the people that lived around there. But it's not about that, is it?
do
At least not for right now.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
But yeah, just I was looking. I'm on camera right now in his room, and it's like
I could remodel over
I
there.
don't really. I don't know if I like the looks of my
Stereo
beard.
is
Not because it's like
outside of the garage.
I want to like this, and I want to shake everything off over
Is
here,
buildable.
and then I want to grow it out maybe.
Got the
But
metal.
it just like I don't go for like the looks of like how I look on camera, pictures, which is cool, but just it's how it makes me feel.
Remodel
Like
the
I never
garage
thought
for
like
$1,000.
if I see my face, and not just my face, but like for
Oh man,
42
I
years, I never had that much of a facial hair. I had someone scruffy facial hair, and I would shave it off. So this became like a new thing, and it's just maybe it's just because it's so new to me, But I don't go for looks of like how I look, this and that, how people see me. It's like it's whatever I find attractive to myself, or I'm attracted to, so I cling to it, But
but now
for
I
from a
got one
story
more
perspective,
to go
this beard actually became an accident. Like I was in
what am I leaving the garage
Trinidad
for?
Behavioral Health. I didn't shave. I
Moving
was
this
in
downstairs.
in Berkeley Heights, the behavioral center, for
Got
over
that
two
for
roughly
$1,000.
around over 2 weeks. They didn't want me. They didn't want to help me with getting with shaving my beard and my facial hair, so I just grew it out. When I got home, it was bushy. I was like, I'm just gonna leave it on. I'm just gonna trim my mustache and trim it and stuff. And I started doing that. If it wasn't for that, I probably would never have gotten it. Because I was streets of Brooklyn, New York, and it was they talk about is that 1 month weird
I don't
awkward
know
face, and I
what
shaved it off.
security is.
You know, so I was I was homeless for in your understanding of homeless. Not my understanding of homeless, because I felt more free. And you know what?
If nothing
I
else,
didn't develop this scruffy beard that I developed in your healthcare systems in the United States of America in the hospitals.
gotta move it.
I was actually healthier if I wasn't, in the hospital.
Man, yeah, I have been. I gotta have some.
But now I think I like it. It's just that if I look at a picture of me, it just, and with this, you probably think, oh, that's probably a do-rag. He looks Arabic or something like that. I don't care. This is what I like. I don't care what your perception or your stereotype or your narrow-mindedness tells
It
you.
won't matter
I
if
could
it
give a fuck.
rains or
I'm
not.
not gonna go on Boheem how he just, you know, he grew out his beard and he shaved his head. Hey man, go at it, bro. You look tough and macho, bro. But you still can't do a push-up. I'm kidding. I'm being an a-hole. But I was looking at Boheem videos and it's like I left him a comment. I remember once he like replied to my comment. I don't know what year it was when he was making videos. I was like, wow, Boheem replied to me. Actually, I think he replied to my email.
He's already
Which I was like, wow. And it was just very short. It was like, LOL, this and the other thing. I was like, okay, well, that's, at least he like took the time to read it. I'm not gonna make it about him. I shouldn't, but it was just funny. It's like, I went to his videos, like a dozen videos, and he just replies to almost every comment, you know? And then he gives like hearts to like, oh, like he reads every comment. I was like, that's fucking strange. Like, that's not like Boheem. So I looked over the videos. There was one video he got like 8,000 hits, but it was like some guy, Fatal or something, said something about him, and he got subscribers out of that. He got attention out of that. Ever since that video, like, he just started, like, replying to comments. I think it's from that. It's from that particular video. I'm still not 200% sure, but it's just like, it's cool in a sense. And the latest Bohemian video is the video that he made about the ultimate, this objective truth. Truth with the uppercase T, and what is that? That was part of the video. And, one guy just knocked it out of the park. I think he did. And I gave him a like. I didn't know what to say. It was like, you said it right there. It was on top of the comments. It was about just being good to yourself and to others, and just, trying to be well and healthy, and just finding something in your life that you like. Isn't that the objective truth? And, I didn't want to say, no, it's not. Because there's some idiots out there that just want to destroy, hurt themselves, and hurt other people. So, honestly, like, I don't know, maybe I'm not a philosophy major, but from the definition, that's not an objective truth, is it? What is objective truth? Is it majority, or is it like something all we can agree upon? Because we can all agree upon that, we need to take a breath of air, we need to breathe. But there's some idiot out there that just doesn't believe in breathing. It's that Star Trek mantra, long live and prosper, something like that. Be excellent to one another. It's very simplistic, but it's just being good to yourself. Shouldn't that be an objective truth? It's like an objective truth. Shouldn't we not have wars? Like, people, like, you don't deal with it to pick up a gun and stay in the cold, not eat, and get shell shocked and get fired upon? Shouldn't that be an objective truth? We shouldn't have that. Like, how narrow-minded and foolish are you people? Right now, I'm in KY's room, and he looks sick, haggard, and it hurt. And, a week ago, I told him, there's things you could eat and your food that will, like, decrease your stroke symptoms. But it's not just about him. People just don't care. I would think that being well is an objectivity, but it doesn't seem to be. So, that guy, the one guy that left the comment, he said something really truthful and, like, really intelligent. And there was a couple people that actually, went in on that. Very few. Some people just say, hey, good to see you, nice haircut, this and that, and that's fine as well, But, like, if you saw me right now with this facial hair, this beard, and you saw me as Toon Dude from like 2014, 15, you probably wouldn't recognize me. But at the same time, if you saw me in like 92, 93, and not just because I was younger and the person I was, you probably wouldn't have known me either. So, I don't care about persona, it's how I look, this and that. It's about how I feel. And, side note, a scrap of the conversation, I want to get rid of this side, like I had before. I just grew it out because it's like winter, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to grow it out, nice thick, and it's like, it's winter, I got to protect. And the one of the reasons of the beard is for, especially males, if you're a female beard, it must be really cold over there in the mountains. But, it's protect from the wind and the cold. But I thought about, excuse me, apologies for that one. But wow, I feel gassy. Not that I should. Anyway, not gonna edit this one. Although I should, because it's disgusting. It's nasty, but yeah, it's like, I'm gonna trim it out, this and that, and I try to look online. There's not too many people. People have like sideburns. That's cool. Just that I don't need this stuff over here, like the sideburns for my beard, And then when winter phase gets warmer, I'll get rid of this side right here because it doesn't make practical sense. It's a bit, I don't want to say raggedy, bushy. It's overgrown right now. I didn't trim it, but I do take care of it. And yeah, it's just about, for me, it's subjective. This is subjective. This is very much subjective, But staying warm in the winter should be objective to a certain degree, I mean, I could take the cold, but you should survive the winter and the frost, right? Except that, there's plenty of people that don't objectify to that. They're crazy, the lunatics. They're suicidal in their minds. They'll take your life before, they protect their own. What do you do with people like that? What do you do with people like that? How do you get along with people like that? How do you relate to somebody like that? I don't. I never have. Even when I was suicidal and people insinuate that I should take my life, I was still, I still had some humanity and still had some fight for being well and recuperating, And it was an account of other people, trying to hurt me and put me down. But as far as, objectivity goes and an objective truth, I mean, yeah, it's a very complicated topic, and I don't think it should be. I don't think it should that, we shouldn't waste lives. We shouldn't burn plastic. We shouldn't, we shouldn't slaughter one another. We shouldn't have an inflation. We shouldn't spend too much money and stuff, and we shouldn't be broke. That should be objective, but there's plenty of people that don't believe in that either. But as far as the beer goes, yeah, it's something new. Something that I saw today, and I saw myself in a camera. It's like, I probably it's just not something that I'm used to being, And Trinitas and Tulane, I was like, I had this kind of a scarf. I made a couple of them like a scarf head, and I looked like an elf. I really did, and I was just playing around with people. I was saying some things, and it was like I felt like I was trolling everybody in real life. It was actually kind of cool, but it's like that's the kind of thing I was doing online, so it felt normal to me. But it is very subjective as far as, what makes you happy, this and that, on a personal level. It just makes me happy to, be myself, this and that, and try to do well. Today I made, $26 of scrapping. And it was things that was like, maybe I get like 15, 20. I got ripped off at this place in South Amboy. They call it Perth Amboy, South Amboy, Beacon. Yesterday I got ripped off. The guy gave me like a couple bucks, $6.25, 50 cents, $6.50. I have the receipt, and I know I should have got more. And it was like they charged me like 5 cents per light iron. I was like, that's steel, bro. It's not even steel. That is like some form of aluminum. It's like it was hardcore stuff. I should have got like over $10, maybe even more. It was their prices that ripped me off. It was a Spanish guy, Latino guy. I'm never going over there. And this is the second time I went over there. Week prior I went over there, and they jerk off like fucking, said like, oh, no, there's £3 in there. I'm like, ah, fuck you, Pablo. I didn't say that. I went home, and in my mind, I raged at him. I called him a spick, a nigger, and all sorts of things. And, it's like, and then people trying to, I was driving home today from getting $26. People insinuated on some clairvoyant shit. And I know you people know that shit. I know I'm not putting anybody on the spot. They're like, you shouldn't have said that. How did I fucking say anything, bro? Why did I take my video camera, my cell phone, and record a faggot trying to steal from like fucking, someone, for like a couple pennies? Because this fat fuck over there is trying to get rich. And there's some other thing. Maybe I shouldn't go into this, but it's like, maybe I should keep the video, like, about this. And it's a vlog, motherfucker. It's a vlog, It's it's like the fact is that you take money from me, you blackball me so I can get a job, and I can still make a living when you fucking retards can't even fucking unscrew a fucking bolt. There's that shit, but there's that in South End, boy. It's like I went there and afterwards I felt haunted by this fat obese white person just laughing when I was just angry at the fact that I got ripped off. And then I went to a park that I saw a tube, and it happened 2 3 days ago. I bought a saw. It was a Stanley. It was much better, and I cut that in half. This and that. This fucking retard was just like, angry and shit. And then in my mind, I thought he was a thief, and he got sad. How the fuck I call you a fat cripple retard or like a scoundrel? No, I called him a scoundrel. He didn't get anything. He started laughing. But as soon as I thought of him as a thief, he started getting sad. So you know what the word thief is, but you know what the word scoundrel is. So you're ignorant to the word scoundrel. Like, you're a moron, bro. You should really know what the fuck that word is. You're an idiot. And there's plenty of you to go. And there's somebody saying he owns the scrapyard, Beacon Scrapyard. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Because he haunts the shit out of me. He haunted the shit out of me yesterday. I know you fucking monkeys know that it. Know what it is. You know what the irony and crazy part is? Let's say I had $2.3 million. You took that away from me. Let's say Polish bank over there fucking fucked me over for some money. Investors Bank fucked me over for $60. I could still fucking make a living and survive. And you fucking retards want me to teach you how to do it, but you still won't give me a good view on YouTube. You just want to be in my fucking mind. I mean, you're so fucking retarded and faggot that if a retard faggot was born, he'd be more men than you are, you pussies, you putos. And the next nigger spit that calls me puto, I will shit on you in another video, you pieces of shit. And some honkies do that shit too. Bro. Fucking niggers. There's your fucking Chevelle video of me saying the N-word. I'm mad. Fucking cunts. Grow up. We're just hoes. By the way, if you declare yourself a whore, a prostitute, male, female, you're a degenerate. You're a degenerate. You're a piece of shit. You're a lowlife. You don't deserve to live. Why don't you just fucking jump over a bridge like I told you months ago? We all would be better. You're weak. So I go by to get rid of this scrap, and I drive by this kid Ricardo Arce's house. He lived like 2 or 3 streets away from me, and I just had some memories, like me going on a bicycle. And he lived in a one way. I can't go in a one way. Some idiot who thought I was real, this and that. I started laughing at it. But you know what the crazy part is? Like I was doing that shit in like 92, 93, 94. You fucking monkeys. And, I could go on and on and on. I could go on and on. You still haunt me, you still talk to me, you still don't give a fuck, you still a fucking retard. I'm not. But anyway, I made $26 today, it's like, it felt decent. And I like going to scrapyard over there. I liked there when I was working at Amtech. They were just decent people. They wouldn't fuck with you. And I felt something creepy things, but you know what? They didn't rob you and shit. They treat you like a human being, even the people that work there. Which is more sad for fucking South End boy, fucking rollaway, scrapyard, and the rest of you fucking idiots out there. Take your fucking $2 or $1.35 and shove it up your fucking ass, you hole. I hope Benjamin Burnley over there fucking just has a nice time drinking and playing cards, whatever fucking retard he does. The rest of you fucking idiots that support that faggot. Fuck all you niggers. Eat shit, die slow.